What's happening, my Jacked family? Coach Scott here, jackedafter40.com. Today's video, we're going to talk about meal plans versus flexible dieting and which one is best to get shredded after 40. I'd say for the most part, when a new client comes to me, they are looking for a meal plan. Basically, they don't want to have to think about nutrition. They want it to be mindless. Just tell me what to eat and I will stick with it. Now, I hate to say this, but that truly is a lazy approach to dieting and an approach that will oftentimes get people into trouble. I have seen some horrendous meal plans out there. And even some of my clients have shared meal plans that their previous trainers or coaches have given to them in the past. And a lot of times they're just the traditional kind of bro meal plan where you're seeing chicken, rice, and broccoli, or asparagus and tilapia. Just bland and boring and just unnecessarily grueling and uncomfortable to follow. But I've also seen some fantastic meal plans out there that are well balanced, have great variety, and are made up of delicious meals. But even those fantastic meal plans have a downside to them. Now, I have a meal plan. I think it's a meal plan that is delicious. It's well structured, it's well balanced, there's enough variety in there to keep you enthused and sticking with it, but enough structure in there to kind of help make it mindless and a little bit more effortless for you. But the downside to even my meal plan, which I enjoy and think is fantastic, is that it's based on my lifestyle, my personal preferences, the foods that I typically eat throughout the year on a regular basis, foods that I absolutely enjoy myself. Whereas for you, your lifestyle may be different. Some of these foods you may not enjoy. You may not enjoy Greek yogurt, and you're gonna see, oh, this is the meal plan Scott has. I've got to eat Greek yogurt each and every day. This is what I need to eat in order to get shredded. No, this is what I enjoy eating to get shredded after 40. I enjoy getting up, having a couple cups of coffee, and waiting a couple hours before I have my breakfast smoothie. For you, you may be someone who enjoys jumping out of bed and eating right away. Or maybe you want to delay your breakfast a little bit longer. It upsets your stomach if you eat too early in the morning. So again, you wouldn't want to force your lifestyle to fit a diet plan. And that right there is the biggest problem with meal plans, is that it's something that's set in stone and you've basically got to fit your lifestyle to that diet rather than fitting your diet to your lifestyle. And same thing when it comes to training. We all work out at different times. So if you're working out early in the morning, you may not want something in your stomach right away. It's gonna make you nauseous while you're training. Or you may be someone who needs a little bit of something in your stomach before you hit that gym. So you may get a meal plan that just doesn't suit early morning training, or you may train on your lunch break and you need a different kind of meal structure to kind of fuel your workouts during that time of day. It's all different. Again, it's when it comes to a set meal plan, it's very, very rigid and it doesn't suit you, which is going to make it tougher for you to stick with in the long term. And I think the biggest downfall about meal plans is that you don't learn anything other than that you can stick to a certain plan for a certain amount of time. You don't learn how to develop a sustainable nutrition lifestyle that's gonna allow you, like once you achieve your goal, to maintain that weight loss over the years rather than going back to your old previous eating habits and end up getting some weight back afterwards. So there's just nothing to learn. And you may, unfortunately, get the idea that, all right, in order to lose weight, I need to eat Greek yogurt like Scott. I need to have a breakfast shake like Scott. I need to have eggs every day. It's not so much the foods that I'm eating that's allowing me to get shredded after 40. It's the caloric target and just getting an adequate amount of macronutrients and micronutrients. That's where the benefits of a flexible dieting approach come into play, where you are able to work with your own natural eating tendencies, incorporating all of your favorite foods into your daily diet while hitting a caloric target and even macronutrient targets. So no foods are off limit, but it's a great education. It's a great eye-opening experience into portion size control. So you're seeing I can eat whatever I normally eat throughout the day, but I need to monitor the portion size in order to hit that caloric target for the day. So the flexible dieting approach is pretty much like nutritional freedom. There's no restrictions and there's tons of variety, but the downside is that it's a lot more work. You are constantly plugging in the foods that you're eating into MyFitnessPal. There's not as much structure in place, no routines, no habits. It's not so mindless and effortless. There's constantly looking at the app going, how many more calories do I have left to hit my target? What are my macros at right now? Do I need to have a little bit more protein in this meal? So you're always thinking, always kind of gauging, making modifications on the run in order to kind of hit those numbers. What I recommend and what I think is best for getting shredded after 40 is a hybrid approach between a meal plan and flexible dieting. Look, I get the appeal of a meal plan. It's a big reason why I have the shredded after 40 meal plan, the diet plan that I follow. I share it, but what I encourage my clients to do is to make it their own. So just use the meal plan as a guideline and make some adjustments to suit you personally, your lifestyle, your nutritional preferences. If you don't like the Greek yogurt and you see my Greek yogurt and berries as the third meal of the day there, it's 250 calories. What can you swap it out with foods that you enjoy that are going to allow you to hit that caloric target for the day? And of course, the meal plan is based on my caloric target, so you gotta make the adjustments based on your nutritional needs as well. And also, like when you have this plan in place, don't be afraid to call an audible. If a friend invites you out for lunch, go enjoy lunch with them, but realize that, all right, how many calories were in that lunch? Where do I need to subtract from this meal plan throughout the day? What meals can I just cut back a little bit on each and every meal throughout the day, or do I eliminate a meal from somewhere in that plan? So give yourself that flexibility to kind of veer from the plan at time to time, but understand that what's most important is hitting your caloric target for the day. So you have a blueprint that you can follow most of the time with that freedom to make substitutions as necessary. But the best approach to get shredded after 40, rather than taking someone else's meal plan and making some tweaks to personalize it to yourself, is to create a personal meal plan right out of the gates. It is a bit of initial upfront work, but it doesn't really that's a lot easier than most people think it is. You kind of take your favorite breakfast that you would have throughout the week. A lot of times people eat the same breakfast each and every day, so you save that as a meal in MyFitnessPal. What are your favorite lunches that you have throughout the week? Save those as meals at one time, and that's it. What are your favorite snacks? What are some of your favorite dinners? It's not like typically, I think most of us probably have about maybe 10, 14 max different dinner meals that we will kind of cycle through. We're kind of creatures of habit when it comes to the week. I know I always was growing up, and I know a lot of other people are, even still I'm now today, where I have a lot of the same meals the same days of the week. It's just simple structure that we have in place. So really, I think a lot of us kind of have a meal plan set in place, and we don't even realize it. It's just we're not hitting the set caloric target. So you take those meals that you have and kind of make the adjustments to the quantities, the ingredients in each of those meals to hit your caloric target for the day. You save that meal plan, you roll with it, but you also, once again, once you have that 7-day meal plan based on your favorite breakfasts, lunches, and dinners, again, having that flexibility to, hey, if a friend calls me out for lunch or dinner, I can make a swap out. If I'm really craving a chocolate bar right now, I can have that instead of the Greek yogurt later on. You make simple swaps. You have that flexibility, you have that freedom to call that audible when time presents itself, but you also have the structure in place where for the most part, you're consistently sticking with it. Gives you something to stick with throughout the week and keep you on track. That structure that makes it a little bit more mindless and effortless for you. So that's my take on flexible dieting versus meal plans. Now I would love to hear from you down in the comment section below. Do you follow a meal plan? Are you more of a flexible dieting approach? Are you a creature of habit? Do you have certain meals that you have each and every day, or at least consistently throughout the week? Love to hear your insights down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. If you know a fellow bro who'd benefit from watching today's video, do me a favor and share it with them. Before you go, don't forget to download your free guide, Jacked After 40. Have yourself an amazing day. Catch you in the next video.